Good day everyone! Our topic for today is History of Information Age and Automation. I am Patricia Pineda, your presenter for today. And for our learning objectives, define Information Age, trace the history of Information Age, identify different issues concerning automation, and lastly, positive and negative effect of automation. On the left side, we can see the slide content, and that will fill up our learning objectives, and that are Information Age Timeline and Personality Behind, theory proposed by James R. Messenger in 1982, an example, truth about automation and how it affects our communication, positive and negative effect of automation in our society, Information Age, Timeline, and Personality Behind. Before we discuss Information Age Timeline, we also should know what is Information Age. Information Age, or commonly known as Digital Age or New Media Age, is a historical period that began in mid-20th century, associated with the development of computers that brought easy access of information and knowledge. Let us go to Information Age Timeline. Do you guys have any idea what's on the picture? So, that is telegraph, the first electric telecommunication system developed in late 1830s or 1840s. I know you all familiar to this picture. So, now, this is telephone. Telephone is also a telecommunication device used by two or more to conduct conversation. It was developed in 1870s. Next one is radio. A sound communication radio waves, usually through the transmission of music, news, and other types of program, from a single broadcast station developed in 1890s. The next one is television, usually for transmitting moving image in monochrome, or in color, or in 2 or 3 dimension and sound. It was developed in 1920s. Next and most important is computer. Computer comes from the word compute, which means to calculate. Electronic devices which store and process data to give meaningful information. Next one is cell phone. It is a mobile or portable phone enable the user to communicate anywhere around the world. Developed in 1973. Last but not the least, Internet. It is a global system of interconnected computer network that use the Internet Protocol suite to communicate between network and device. It was developed in 1983. These 7 are the list of important events in order to understand the information age that is still ongoing up until now. After we know the timeline, we should also know the personalities behind information age. The first one is William Henry Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, which create almost everything that has to do with computer. Microsoft developed programs like Microsoft Office, Windows, and many other influential products. Next one is Steve Jobs, who was created the first effective personal computer called the Apple I. The Apple I was a huge advancement in computer science, and it curved the path for the computer we have now. Apple has created iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and Apple TV. Theory proposed by James R. Messenger and example. James R. Messenger, also known as the father of information age, and known around the world as Mr. Network, convinced the theory of information age on December 12, 1982, while working for the American Telephone and Telegraph Company that led the effort to create a global digital telecommunication infrastructure to enable the worldwide interconnection of computer. None would exist without the old digital infrastructure of James Messenger put into place. And because of the theory of Messenger, it produced number 1, productivity in doing tasks, and much work is done because of digital connection, interconnection of computer, mostly used in a company to easily process and gather information. Information transferred quickly. Information nowadays can easily transferred even you are in other part of the world. Health awareness. Because of this easy access, it provides us access to health information related to person's medical history. Truth about automation and how it affects communication. Automation or automatic control is the use of various control systems for operating equipment such as machineries, process in factories, switching on telephone networks, steering, aircraft, and other applications and vehicles with a minimal or reduced of human intervention. Automation affects our communication through AI help in business, assist people with information gathering, data, routine customer service, and physical labor, thereby freeing them from high-level tasks that require leadership, thinking, judgment, and other human skill. Number 2 is order food online, delivered from different restaurants and large variety that people don't need to go out. Easy search. Nowadays, mobile phones or computer can automatically search for the information that you need if you use voice command. Shop online. People don't need to go out to go to mall and do shopping because online shopping app can automatically contact and deliver what you need. Positive and negative effect of automation to our society. Positive effects are it increases productivity through the help of automation. Productivity can be much efficient with work of human and automation. Shorter worker week for labor. It reduces in the time of number of hours worked on average per week by the factory workers, mainly because the process of production is focused on the use of automation. Better product quality. Great benefits of automation is that they can produce same product and higher quality. Reduce factory lead times. Enable shorter lead times, quicker delivery, and more efficient use of stock and cash flows. Improve safety. Factory settings, automation devices are taking over dangerous jobs involving blades, chemical exposure, and more. Negative effects are displacement of workers. Human workers can be displaced in order to be still on the company, but not on the same job. It is because of the automation that replaced their job. Job taken over. Due to automation, many jobs are taken over. An example of that is factory workers, station ticket seller, and advertising salesperson. Win or lose. Some will benefit significantly from automation. Owners of more profitable factories and software developers. However, those who lose job from the process of automation may struggle to gain equivalent employment. High capital. Automation requires to maintain and invest to an automation machine.
Most are costly.